Hello and welcome, everybody. Now, I'm hoping that you're all doing well. So, today I want to talk about coincidences and synchronicities. We are living in a world where sometimes there are magical things, or perhaps some people would call it weird things, happen to us. And at the same time, there are some people that will see these magical or weird things as something amazing, and other people that will see these things as not important. So, the example of this is that many people who get into spirituality, when they experience synchronicities or coincidences, we stop and take note on how this was a cool event. It was something that you don't experience on every single moment. So it's like, thinking about somebody that you haven't seen in a long time, and all of a sudden they end up calling you. And then you're like, wow, I was just thinking about you. Now, there's many people that follow science that will tell you, oh, well, that was just a coincidence. And what they mean by that is that this experience is worth less than a regular, normal, everyday experience. So that we should forget about this coincidence because it's just a sort of fluke or glitch that you experienced, and pay no attention to it. Well, people like me and people that are into spirituality, we see that as something quite important that just happened to us. And it's so funny how people can experience something extraordinary, and then you'll have some people tell you that was nothing. I wonder if we'll ever have one day that you'll experience some deep love, deep connection with someone, and then this scientist will come along and tell us that, oh my goodness, yeah, you're delusional. This is like just basically your brain playing tricks on you, and that you should forget about this amazing experience that you've had. And I'm wondering if we're actually not there right now, in a sense. Now, perhaps not explicitly said, but I know that there's a lot of people that don't believe in love anymore. They don't believe in magic anymore. They don't believe in how important it is to have a spiritual connection. And these same people will probably also say that the connection that you have with your family, your community, and your friends, in a sense, is just a egotistical pursuit that you are pursuing to make yourself feel good. It's quite a contrast when you have somebody that, when they were young, and let's say there's an elderly couple, that they were in a community that was a small knit community, but they were very, very close together, and how they would spend time playing music, eating. The children would play together. And this is something I experienced when I was in Costa Rica, where in La Fortuna, kids would play together, families would get together at the park, play music and eat. And this is what we have lost, in a sense. We've lost the magic in the simple things. So a simple connection with someone these days, when it comes to Western culture, many people will discourage that. Some people will say you're just setting yourself up for disappointment in the future. And we become quite negative. We've become very pessimistic in some ways. We don't trust each other. We don't trust each other because we don't spend time together. We have this image in our minds about how somebody is, but yet we don't have a clue because we haven't spent time with them. So, I guess my point is that there's magic in synchronicities. There's magic in connection. And these things are as innate in the human being as it is to be social. And yet, now we are at a point that society discourages that. And then we wonder why we are in the situation that we're in. Why that society is not really functioning. We've cut ourselves from our neighbors, our family. And then we've forgotten about seeking the magic, the connection. And I'm hoping that one day we can regain that. We can start seeing the wonder of life like a child does. I remember when I was young, I would see a bird fly and I would just awe at the bird flying. I'm hoping that we can get back there. But if we start seeing life, each other, experiences as ordinary, not important, that we will keep on experiencing what we're experiencing right now. And it's all up to us, in a sense, right, again, to reconnect inside of ourselves first and foremost. And then start spending time with your neighbors, your family. Not on your phone, not watching TV, but just together. So we can start back from fresh. And isn't this what the purpose of Christmas is, and the holidays? At least that's what it was when I was young. So, even despite the fact that I don't like Christmas myself, because of what it's become, I'm still looking forward to seeing my family. I'm hoping that you all spend time with your family and friends. And really spend time together. Again, not on your phone. Just for an afternoon. I'm wondering if you can do that. We'll see. Alright, so that's all I have to talk about today. What do you have to say about this? Something that you've noticed as well. So if you like this video, like it. If you feel like sharing this message with friends and family, please do so. And until next time.